Before we start today's video, make sure to check our website out, staticgarage.com, for all of your merchandise needs. Right now, we currently have stickers available and we're dropping some other goodies really soon. So make sure to click the link down below. Make sure to check it out and support the channel. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sadly, we're not going to be having Martin over today. He got the sniffles.
I wouldn't say that.
That's sus.
I'm pretty sure he got worse than the sniffles, but he has some things. Could be allergies, could be other stuff. But we don't want to risk it, especially because if we're both out, who's going to be doing the videos? And if he has it, I did see him a couple days ago. Jeremiah's here. Haven't seen him in a while, but it's fine because he's always here for the big stuff, and that's all that matters, right?
I work with him.
And he works with me, and he gets annoying. So, and Stephanie. What's up, Stephanie? So today we're going to be working on the 1JZ, and I know you guys have been wanting us to be working on this for quite a while. I did take a little break trying to figure everything out with my cars, but it's time. I have a bunch of stuff that's been sitting here ready to be worked on. I think today we're just going to be tackling the maintenance stuff. We're going to be doing the timing belt, the water pump conversion, a couple other things, and then we're going to be cleaning up the block. And that's when Jeremiah's going to look at everything and try to give me some comfort on this swap, because I'm kind of nervous, even though it's pretty simple from what I heard. I just work here. For anyone wanting an update on what we've done to the 1JZ so far, we just tore it down. So we pretty much took apart the intake, exhaust, all the accessories. We still have some of the pulleys. The crank pulley we weren't able to remove. So that's probably gonna be the only headache that we're gonna be having to deal with, because a lot of people have trouble taking it off. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
He's scared.
Like
Yeah, it's hard, bro. Even with our Milwaukee half-inch, it was like 1,600 foot-pounds. We had trouble, but hopefully I'll try it again. Hopefully we can take it off. But yeah, we just have everything stripped down. I think there was a question on the Q&A whether we're gonna be putting it back together pretty soon. We are. Today is the day where it's gonna be disassembled the fullest and then reassembled and starting to put everything back together. I still don't know what I want to do with the colors of the valve cover and intake manifold. I did want to go polished or chrome, just because I like it. A lot of bling bling. I think I'm gonna lean towards black on the valve covers and possibly polished on the intake manifold, because the turbo is gonna be polished or chrome and all the piping is gonna be polished. So I think that will look clean, because the front timing cover is also black too. So I think that'll probably be the best. But we still have a lot of cleaning to do. See all the oil everywhere from the Japans. And Jeremiah's starting to figure everything out. Surprisingly, he hasn't been here for the 1J on anything we've done. So he's over here just looking at everything, trying to figure out what the hell he's doing. So every time you come, my parents are like, oh, the human vacuum. Because you eat everything, bro. You eat all of our leftovers. Yes, you do.
It's not my fault if it's good, Dad.
All right, so I think the first thing we should start on is the crank pulley. Get that thing off. Told you. Told you.
My Lanta.
She comes out with all the cookies and you're like, I want them.
Okay. This is not okay. Don't do it.
All the stuff laying right here is not just all 1J stuff, but obviously most of it is. Right here we have a power steering kit from Chase Bays. Open that up later because I want to do a separate video. Really cool. We have the water pump right here from the 2JZ GTE. So we're going to be doing conversion, which honestly I think for the late model 1Js, they're pretty much the same thing. And we have the timing belt that we had to order from Japan, because obviously with the 1J, kind of hard to source things here. We got some 09 goodies that we're gonna be installing later. We have an Altezza emblem that I might be putting up for sale. I don't know why I bought it. Just looks really clean and new, and I was thinking might as well have a spare. And then a couple other bits that I wanna be putting up for sale on the website. So some E30 engine mount risers from Condor Speed Shop, brand new. We have NRG E46 short hub, E30 IS style wing, and then we have an E90 wing. So we have a bunch of stuff that we've been trying to clean up around the garage, and might as well put it up for sale. See if you guys want it before we slap it on Facebook or something. So if you guys want to look at any parts, it'll probably be already up. Oh yeah, and you have your turbo, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a T6 though. I don't think any of my subscribers have a T6 turbo.
They need to start being a man.
Oh, shots fired! Hey, fuck Jeremiah. So we have a couple of nice decorations finally up there. We have Stephanie's beat.
My broken ass wheels.
At least you have two good ones. Altezza grill, and then all the other clusters, and then all the camera goodies and the other broken wheel. But I think it looks better. Definitely looks better. I was kind of confused on how the harness adapter that one of my buddies sent me is going to work. So now that I kind of got figured out, I can tell you guys. We're going to be using the 1JZ harness and the 1JZ ECU with an adapter. And obviously it just connects to the main body. And we have to wire a couple of things for the TAC to work. And that's pretty much it. I think there's one wire that we need to repin for the car to be able to start. I kind of want to keep most of the stuff on the car stock, except obviously for the turbo manifold. And I might even have to just run stock boost just to not freak out the ECU for a little bit. Because I feel like if I give it more boost,
stock
that's just gonna...
boost is like 10 to 15 though, that's the problem.
But it's a bigger turbo, so it's gonna flow a lot better, obviously more power. So that's what's gonna be scary. I'm just gonna have to look up the specs, and a lot of people say that the 1J ECU is really good at compensating stuff, but
I just gotta look at oxygen sensors. The more oxygen sensors you have, which is 2.
All right, we're gonna have to get the big boy out. Think this is gonna work? We tried it last time, didn't work. All that 1,600 foot-pounds ain't gonna do shit. Is it maxed out? That is not gonna come off, huh? Alright. So what are we gonna have to do? This is gonna be the first step, dude.
Torch.
Yeah? I have a torch up there. Maybe we have some more gas.
And on the bolts and everything, you want to get it strong.
So the reason we're doing this is to get the metal to expand, because everything's stuck, right? Everything's kind of like seized in place.
And heat breaks down rust and all that. It can break down rust.
And think about it. If this was coming from Japan, it's probably got rained on a couple times. One of my coworkers, or one of our coworkers, said you can get a chain, and it actually works really good with breaking cranks loose. We said I'm probably gonna have to get that because that thing is not gonna budge. Yeah, it's literally.
Are these reverse? Interesting.
Let me look it up. Don't embarrass me on camera. Gonna have to make a trip down Harbor Freight, and that's literally the only thing we need. Anything else we need? Anything else we need?
I don't know.
I have a seal puller, which is gonna work really good.
Too. A screwdriver and a hammer.
We got what we needed. I guess this is what a lot of people use to take the cranks off. Does it actually work?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah,
sure?
use them to work. For like water pumps and shit too.
Yeah? Alright. Well, if it doesn't work, then you're paying for this.
No, I'm not. It's all oily. I don't like it.
Are you sure this is gonna hold it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ooh, that shit worked.
It worked, dude. Damn, Angel was right. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I can respect Harbor Freight sometimes.
That's $20 investment.
No, that's not Harbor Freight. That's
Bremen. Made in Taiwan. That's why.
man.
Some of the bride reps are made in Taiwan. That's why I respect it. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, it's definitely rubbing.
How many miles is it?
They said it was only gonna have like 100,000 kilometers, just 60,000 miles.
Yeah, they just did it.
This is the timeout?
Yeah, right there.
The timeout looks good, but I just feel like we'll check out the idler and everything. The water pumps, obviously.
Shot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably just replaced
if you
it.
want to do the timeout, you still can while you're in here.
Might as well replace everything, clean things up. Damn, dude, this is really simple.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Cam seals were definitely not leaking in the crank seal. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, but we don't listen.
I listen.
So this is the kit that I got from Japan. This got here in a couple days. This is all pretty good quality stuff. Bunch of instructions that I don't know how to read because it's in Japanese. But it has all the OEM seals, which is really cool because obviously if you go aftermarket, you don't know what you're going to be running into. And then you have tensioner or the idler pulley right here, and then tensioners right here. So obviously you pull this thing out once you're all set up, put tension on the pulley. Now we're kind of in this dilemma where it's like we have it all off, everything looks really good. Should we replace it or should we not? We have to take the timing belt off to replace the water pump anyways, so we might as well. So it's gonna be the front shaft and the rear shaft of the water pump. So it's gonna be replacing both sides right there. Comes with all the new O-rings and seals. Getting the water pump with the time belt kit is so much cheaper getting it on eBay than going to other websites that already have the whole kit together. That's like 400 bucks. I only spend like 290, 300 after shipping from Japan. So that's really good. But yeah, I'm doing a 2JZ GTE water pump. So from what I know, on the old 1Js, they had a hydro fan setup, which I think was a clutch fan setup. I heard the late model 1JZ water pump pulleys are pretty much the same as the 2JZs, which I didn't know, so I made this mistake by ordering this. But then again, I'd rather replace the water pump while I'm down here because it looks like it was leaking and I have a brand new one. The only reason we're actually removing this to get to some of the water pump bolts.
Holy shit, this thing's thick.
The thick girl, huh? There you go. So let's compare the two.
Oh,
Oh, there's
fuck.
coolant.
God damn it, Daniel.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, I asked you.
It's not your fault. I love you.
I don't see the difference.
I see a difference. It's upside down. This thing was in good condition. All right, so the updated Toyota one is black. We noticed that it is leaking from the upper oil pan. So what that means is that I'm gonna obviously have to reseal that. And if we wouldn't mind just throwing it in there, but the problem is replacing the seal on that or resealing it inside the car is a pain in the ass because it goes right above the subframe. You just want it flush to the surface.
Yeah, everything has equal tension. Feel it.
Okay, let's see. Now let's see if it's lined up. That was easy. Yeah, just do it one more time. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, no, there's equal tension. No, this is perfect. All right, we'll put the cover back on, or should we put the, yeah. Pretty much put what we can back on while we still can drop the pan.
Okay, now we'll stop. That's good enough right there.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, get it
But
there.
oil everywhere. Oh my God, there's still oil in there. Dude. They're sludge, huh? Yeah, I heard these motors do tend to build up a lot of sludge. A lot of Japanese motors. Just over time.
That's why you just want to eat.
Ready to pull the upper oil pan?
Just for them to know, if you guys zoom in home, you need to take off the oil pickup and the scatter shield.
Yeah, because then it reveals bolts.
Yeah.
Mostly on every motor is like that. I'll just turn it back over though and leave it like dripping
Yeah.
down, and I'll put something under.
Yeah, I hope I have all the bullets then.
Damn, son. From us looking at this, it looks pretty good. I mean, you don't know what this motor came out of. It could have been out of a sedan that they didn't really change the oil out of. But
But the valve, that's the weird thing. The valve covers are fucking
yeah,
immaculate.
the valve covers tend to be really clean. These, obviously they have that
You like
goldish
that
brown,
glaze?
so that's good. Nothing's too crazy about it. We're just gonna have to reseal this. I'll probably take it to work, take all that stuff tomorrow, and then I could probably reseal it tomorrow, just put some FIPG. Oh no, I have to get the O-rings. So the intake manifold, I cleaned up as much as I can. It still has that factory cast, you know, look to it, but it's cleaned up. These where the side feed injectors go to. This is cleaned up as well. I just need to get all the gaskets. Damn, son. While we eat, I'll give you guys a rundown of pretty much what's been done to the 1J. Down to the upper oil pan. Has a new timing belt, new water pump, new seals. Has a turbo manifold. And pretty much the only thing we have to do now is by putting everything back in. So we're on the home stretch now. Like nothing's being taken off anymore. Everything's just being put on, which is really good. I'm gonna be ordering all the parts that I need, especially for the oil pickup seals. I would not risk low oil pressure for a $2 seal. Rather just swap it in. So I'm gonna order everything at work. While I wait for that to come in, I'll be cleaning up everything in the tank at work to make sure everything's good and clean so I can reseal it, put it back in. But on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Love me in, swerving in the whip and I'll crash again. I can't sleep, you're stuck inside